magic trick?
No.
Hello and welcome to Hollywood English, the show where we teach you English with the help of movies and TV shows. We'll help you read between the lines, talk the talk, and sharpen your ears so you can understand English the way it's really spoken. Today we're learning the idiom, let the cat out of the bag. What does it mean? Where does it come from? And how do native speakers actually use it? To see this phrase in action, we'll be watching an exciting scene from Sherlock, one of my all-time favorite TV shows. Sherlock Holmes faked his own death, but never told his partner John Watson that he was actually still alive. Why? Because he was worried that John would let the cat out of the bag. If you really want to improve your English, don't forget to subscribe. We post new videos every week, packed with fun scenes from your favorite movies and shows. Now let's get back to Sherlock Holmes and John Watson.
Seriously, it's not a joke. You're really keeping this?
Yeah.
Sure?
Mary likes it.
No, she doesn't.
She does.
She doesn't.
Oh, brilliant.
I'm sorry. I didn't know how to tell you.
No, this is charming. I've really missed this. One word, Sherlock, that is all I would have needed. One word to let me know that you were alive.
I've nearly been in contact so many times, but I worried that, you might say something indiscreet.
What?
Or, let the cat out of the bag.
Oh, so this is my fault. Why am I the only one who thinks that this is wrong? The only one reacting like a human being?
Overreact.
Overreacting.
John!
Overreacting. So you fake your own death and you waltz in here large as bloody life. But I'm not supposed to have a problem with that, no, because Sherlock Holmes thinks it's a perfectly okay thing to do.
Shut up, John. I don't want everyone knowing I'm still alive.
Oh, so it's still a secret, is it?
Yes, it's still a secret. Promise you won't tell anyone.
Swear to God!
London is in danger, John. There's an imminent terrorist attack, and I need your help.
My help?
You have missed this. Admit it. The thrill of the chase, the blood pumping through your veins, just the two of us against the rest of the world.
We just watched the scene where Sherlock says, I worried that, you might say something indiscreet. And when John looks confused, he makes it clearer by saying, let the cat out of the bag. Before we break down this idiom, let's go over some other key vocab and phrases from this scene.
Seriously, it's not a joke. You're really keeping this?
Yeah.
Sure?
Mary likes it.
No, she doesn't.
She does.
She doesn't.
Oh, brilliant.
I'm sorry.
Now, normally, brilliant means smart, clever, or amazing. But here, John isn't actually saying something is brilliant. He's frustrated and using sarcasm to express his annoyance. Why is John annoyed? John is frustrated and annoyed because he has been growing a moustache, thinking that his wife Mary liked it. But Sherlock immediately points out that she doesn't. And this highlights the fact also that she wasn't even able to tell John the truth about it. So when John says, oh, brilliant, he's really saying, this sucks. I've been walking around with this ridiculous moustache for no reason. In spoken English, sarcasm is when you say something in a way that means the opposite of what you really feel. The tone of voice often sounds exaggerated or fake happy.
Oh, brilliant.
I'm sorry. I didn't know how to tell you.
No, this is charming. I've really missed this.
Did you notice? This is another example of sarcasm. Normally, charming means something pleasant, delightful, or enjoyable. But here, John doesn't think this situation is charming at all. He's being sarcastic again. Then, when he says, "I've really missed this," he doesn't actually mean it. Instead of feeling happy, John is annoyed that Sherlock is already criticizing his personal life right after coming back from the dead. Compare these two sentences. "Oh great, another meeting." "Oh great, I won the lottery." Can you tell the difference in the tone? The first is sarcastic, the second isn't. If John really missed this, he would say it in a genuine and happy way. Instead, his tone is frustrated and he emphasizes the word like charming and really in a way that sounds exaggerated.
One word, Sherlock, that is all I would have needed. One word to let me know that you were alive.
I've nearly been in contact so many times, but I worried that, you might say something indiscreet. What?
Discreet means careful about what you say so you don't share secrets or cause problems. She was very discreet about their breakup. She didn't tell anyone the details. Indiscreet is the opposite. It means careless or saying something at the wrong time. It was indiscreet of him to talk about his boss's mistakes in front of everyone. In this scene, Sherlock thinks that John might not be able to keep a secret and worries that he would say something indiscreet.
Why am I the only one who thinks that this is wrong? The only one reacting like a human being?
Overreact.
Overreacting!
John!
Overreacting! So you...
Sherlock says John is overreacting, which means getting too upset over something. But John is not actually overreacting because he has a good reason to be upset. The word overreact is made up of two parts. React, to respond to something, and the prefix over, that means too much. So overreact means to respond too strongly or emotionally to a situation. Other words that use over in the same way: overthink, to think too much about something. For example, I always overthink before making a decision. Overeat, to eat too much. I overate at the buffet and now I feel sick. Overwork, to work too much. He's always overworking and never takes a break.
You fake your own death and you waltz in here large as bloody life. But I'm not supposed to have a problem with that, no, because Sherlock Holmes thinks it's a perfectly okay thing to do! Shut up, John!
This word waltz comes from the name of a graceful ballroom dance. In this context, it doesn't mean Sherlock is actually dancing. It means he walked in casually, confidently, or without a care in the world. When someone waltzes in somewhere, it means they enter without hesitation, acting as if nothing is wrong. Often when others think they should be more serious about things, it can also imply arrogance, overconfidence, or not caring about the consequences. Examples of waltz in everyday English: after missing 2 weeks of work, he just waltzed in like nothing happened. He waltzed into my house without even knocking.
So you fake your own death and you waltz in here large as bloody life. But I'm not supposed to have a problem with that, no, because Sherlock Holmes thinks it's a perfectly okay thing to do! Shut up, John!
Large as life is a British expression which means seeing someone in person when you didn't expect to. For example, I thought she had moved to another city, but then I saw her in the cafe, large as life. John is shocked and angry because Sherlock faked his own death and then just walked in as if nothing had happened.
Look, seriously, could you just...
Interesting thing, a tuxedo. There's distinction to friends and anonymity to waiters.
John? John, what is it?
Well, short version. Not dead.
The word bloody is a common British slang word used to add emotion or emphasis to a statement. It doesn't literally mean covered in blood in this context. Instead, it is used to make something sound stronger. It can express frustration, surprise, admiration, or intensity, depending on how it is used and the tone of voice. For example, "It's bloody freezing outside." "This was a bloody brilliant idea." "She's bloody good at playing the piano." Bloody is commonly used in British English, but in American English it is not as common. Some people consider it mildly rude, especially in formal situations.
Bloody hell!
Bloody hell. Bloody hell, Harry. Bloody hell was that all about? Bloody hell. What bloody hell was that?
Shut up, John! I don't want everyone knowing I'm still alive!
Oh, so it's still a secret, is it?
Yes, it's still a secret. Promise you won't tell anyone.
Swear to God!
People say swear to God to promise that they are telling the truth. It's used when someone wants others to believe them. People also say it when they want to show they are serious. For example, "I swear to God I didn't eat your cake." Promise me you won't tell anyone. "I swear to God." Some people avoid saying this for religious reasons. Instead, they might say, "I swear on my life," or "I swear on my mother's grave."
London is in danger, John. There's an imminent terrorist attack and I need your help.
My help?
Imminent means something is about to happen very soon. It is used for things that are expected to happen at any moment, usually serious or urgent events. For example, "The storm is imminent. We need to take cover." She's feeling nervous because her big exam is imminent. The company is in trouble and a big change seems imminent. Imminent is usually used for things that are serious, urgent, or unavoidable. It is different from soon, which can mean any time in the near future and is used for more everyday happenings. For example, "Dinner will be ready soon." You would say soon. You wouldn't say dinner is imminent. But an earthquake is imminent. In this scene, Sherlock means that the terrorist attack could happen at any moment, and he urgently needs John's help.
You have missed this. Admit it. The thrill of the chase, the blood pumping through your veins, just the two of us against the rest of the world.
Sherlock loves the excitement of solving mysteries. He describes it like an adventure or a game. His heart beats just because he enjoys the challenge. But John doesn't feel the same way. He is angry and hurt because Sherlock lied to him. What does thrill mean? The word thrill means a strong feeling of excitement or joy. It's the rush you feel when something exciting happens. People often experience a thrill when they do something risky or challenging or adventurous. The phrase "the thrill of the chase" originally comes from hunting. Hunters used to say they loved the chase itself more than actually catching their prey. The excitement, the challenge of tracking and pursuing an animal was what made hunting enjoyable. Over time, the phrase was used to describe any situation where people enjoy the pursuit of something difficult, even if they don't really want to catch it. Let's have a look at a few other common uses of thrill. Thrill seeker, someone who loves doing exciting or dangerous activities. For example, skydivers are real thrill seekers. Cheap thrills, excitement from small fun activities. I love watching horror movies for the cheap thrills. Now, let's get back to our target idiom, let the cat out of the bag. It means to accidentally reveal a secret before the right time. In this scene, Sherlock explains why he never told John that he had faked his own death. He was afraid John might accidentally let the secret slip. If people found out that Sherlock was alive too soon, it could have ruined his entire plan. That's why he kept the truth hidden until the right moment. But why do we say let the cat out of the bag to mean revealing a secret. The most common explanation takes us back to a medieval market. Farmers used to sell piglets in sacks, known as pokes. But some dishonest merchants would swap the piglet for a cat, hoping the buyer wouldn't check until they got home. If the customer opened the bag before paying, the cat would jump out, revealing the trick, and so letting the cat out of the bag became a way of saying someone exposed the truth, often by mistake. The idiom was first recorded in 1760 in the London Magazine, where a writer complained that someone let the cat out of the bag. This tells us that people were already using it over 250 years ago. By the way, what's the difference between a phrase and an idiom? A phrase is just a group of words that work together. Any group of words, for example, in the kitchen, the tall man, are both phrases. There is nothing special about phrases, but an idiom has a meaning that you can't guess just by looking at the words. If you hear "let the cat out of the bag" for the first time, you might think it's about an actual cat, but it's not. That's what makes it an idiom. Check out the link below to watch an entire lesson that explains the difference between phrases, collocations, expressions, proverbs, and idioms. Now it's time to put everything we've learned into action. We've explored the idiom, practiced key vocab and phrases, and uncovered the hidden meanings behind sarcasm and British expressions. This time, we'll watch the clip again without the subtitles. And once we're done, we'll have some playtime where you can test your skills in a fun, interactive way.
Seriously, it's not a joke. You're really keeping this.
Yeah.
Sure?
Mary likes it.
No, she doesn't.
She does.
She doesn't.
Oh, brilliant.
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to tell you.
No, this is charming. I've really missed this. One word, Sherlock, that is all I would have needed. One word to let me know that you were alive.
I've nearly been in contact so many times, but I worried that, you might say something indiscreet.
What?
Or, let the cat out of the bag.
Oh, so this is my fault. Why am I the only one who thinks that this is wrong? The only one reacting like a human being?
Overreact.
Overreacting.
John!
Overreacting. So you fake your own death and you waltz in here large as bloody life. But I'm not supposed to have a problem with that, no, because Sherlock Holmes thinks it's a perfectly okay thing to do.
Shut up, John. I don't want everyone knowing I'm still alive.
Oh, so it's still a secret, is it?
Yes, it's still a secret. Promise you won't tell anyone.
Swear to God!
London is in danger, John. There's an imminent terrorist attack, and I need your help.
My help?
You have missed this. Admit it. The thrill of the chase, the blood pumping through your veins, just the two of us against the rest of the world.
Waltz in. True or false? To waltz in means to enter a place gracefully, like a ballroom dancer, showing respect and care. So that statement is false. Waltz in means entering casually or confidently, often in an inappropriate way. Sarcasm. Which sentence isn't sarcastic? Brilliant, because all I needed was a fake death. No, it's perfectly normal to waltz back into my life like this. It's so good to see you again, Sherlock. Really, I'm so happy. London is in danger, John. We need to act fast. And of course, the one sentence that isn't sarcastic is D. London is in danger, John. We need to act fast. Let the cat out of the bag. Where did the idiom originate? A circus act gone wrong. Medieval market scams involving piglets. Ancient Egyptian cat worship. 18th century poetry about pets. And of course the answer is B. Medieval market scams involving piglets. Now submit your answer in the comments below. I let the cat out of the bag when I... Try and be as creative and as fantastical as possible. Thanks so much for tuning into Hollywood English. If you found this lesson useful, please make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends who are learning English too. We post at least one video every week, packed with fun lessons from your favorite movies and TV shows, helping you sharpen your English skills and speak like a native. I'll see you in the next one.